It really is a high score challenge of like, this is where the competition comes into play. Alright, so this is Pac-Man with some additional elements.
Sequel of sorts to Super Pac-Man, which I can definitely see. Alright. At least it's made by Namco. We played that Hyper Pac-Man, which is made by, they licensed it out to Psychrio, or whatever the hell that company's name was.
Psychrio.
Two away, the countdown has started. So we have one button, which is weird for a Pac-Man game. I also tried to figure out, and I spent actually a good amount of time on this yesterday. So these buttons light up. You guys can't necessarily see them, but they light up to be exactly how many buttons and what color the buttons were for the arcade, right?
Right, right.
But they also speaks, and it tells you the name of the game that you're playing and then what the button actually does. We can hear it only through headphones. And I tried everything. I tried to go into Windows to be like, when this program runs, don't go through this. No, you can't.
Actually, so what we the setup is we have an audio interface. So that audio is being fed back to the audio interface through the headphones. It's not coming through the main speakers on the system. So if that helps anyone that could help us, that'd be great.
Because everything else plays through what it's supposed to.
Right.
Because we're using voice meter to run multiple. We're doing analog and digital. And the only reason we're doing that is because it is very difficult to have the LED Blinky, which is the program we use to light up all the different buttons, to get the audio from HDMI source. Because the audio is actually designed to, the way it's set up in here, is it's come, oh, I thought that meant I could eat them, right?
Yeah.
I changed color, I got bigger. But it basically allows, it allows us to have multiple sources go into one output. And everything works fine for that except for LED Blinkly. And I went into the program, I went into Windows, I tried a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna have to email the guy, he's pretty cool. He's helped me with some stuff.
Cool.
But he's gonna not know, I'm the one who told him that how to do the HDMI thing. He has it on his website now, like from me, and he gives me credit for it.
Nice.
So I don't know if he's like gonna be like, well, I don't know, you're the one who set it up.
Oh, that's
oh no! Now that's some packing to my man.
Yeah. That's packing my pal.
What is that little girl? Like, that's got to be good. Yeah. Oh, that's... Okay. All right. I see what that does. Now, is she bad now that she's... Okay, she's picking that up for me.
That gives you the key.
Oh, it's a little helper.
Yeah.
You see her here on the side,
Pac
too.
And Pal.
Okay, that's the pal.
She's
no
a pal.
mouth, though. No mouth, which is a little creepy.
Yeah, a little creepy. How does she eat? How does she poop? How does Pac-Man poop?
He's got a butthole. You just can't see it. We'll only see.
Nope.
Oh, it's almost like a flip a card over to match type of thing, and there's some bad ones. All right, we got some race cars coming in here. Yeah, memory. Okay, that card, when you flip the cards, it opens a door to whatever specifically it is. I got to remember that she's a pal.
See, that gets
I don't like where this is going.
You got the cherry. You got the super.
She'll grab some of that stuff for me.
Cold breath.
Oof. Don't do what I don't want you to do. Oh, I thought that guy was coming on down.
Trying to juke him.
Oh, that's it. That's my turn. You're up.
All right, let's go. All right, guys. Deadhead's turn. Let's see. Let's see. I'm feeling sweaty. I'm feeling sweaty. Where is the cherry?
She's got the cherry. She's carrying it for you. I just got to get to her.
Give me that strawberry. All right. Get out of here. Get out of here.
It is the same sense of... That's cool. Little go through that. I mean, I guess they can too, so...
Give me the key.
Alright, there's that.
There's that. I want to get this. And she grabbed it.
Oh, she's bringing it to you. Well, pretty much.
Yeah. Close enough.
3,700.
All right, let's get level 2 going. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go for the strawberry. I don't want to try to flip over too many cards. Oh no, I just lose it if I don't get to it fast enough. Oh no, she's got it. That's what it is. I'm stuck. Stuck in the middle with you. That's what I get. I get stuck in the middle with you.
With Pal from Pac Pal.
Thank you, pal.
What were you guys doing behind that little curtain?
Oh, you know, little song and dance. Little shaking of hands.
I don't know. I think all the song and dance of the world's been taken from Granny Goodness.
Oh shit!
She's got that. You need it.
I know. She's avoiding me. Give me the key at least. Let's go up this way. She like took it from me. Like not so much of my pal. Oh.
Yeah, at least come towards me.
Right. So I got one more card
Come
to
to
flip.
Butthead.
Yeah, come to Butthead. All right.
All right, you get 7,000. I didn't even see what my score was.
I'm not even feeling confident about this score. Oh yeah, this is the memory game. Cash money, cash money.
Well, it's not really memory.
Nope.
It's just random. How would you know where it's at?
Yeah. And I chose a different route than you did, so.
And we also don't know if it's randomized every time, too.
Could be, could be. All right, pal. Be my pal. Be my little pal. Oh, nope, dead. Dead.
That's your pal. Death.
She helped me not. How's chat feeling about Pac Pal? Have you guys ever seen this game before?
I do like Super Pac-Man, and I can see how this is a sequel. Because you get the keys and all that other stuff in Super Pac-Man.
Oh, for sure, for sure. So she takes it into where the ghosts are at, so you kind of have to follow her around too.
Come on! That ain't right! And everybody knows it.
I'm clipping that. That was funny. That was funny.
There we go.
Get the peach.
You non-paler. Oh, I thought I could have either been dead.
Yeah.
Or I could have been Ed. I could be both.
Strawberry. Cherry. Nope.
Yeah, I hesitated. Hesitation is the enemy of video games. They say crack kills, but in video games, hesitation kills.
Hesitation, for sure, for sure.
You non-pal type of person.
And she's gonna grab the other one? How dare...
Okay, so it still counts that you got it, but you can't use it.
Yeah.
So, I do not like what I did there.
She got it. She got it.
So maybe you just gotta survive if she's just gonna take it for you. Let's just see how that goes. How does that play out?
Yeah,
It still counts. All right, so you just let her be.
Yeah.
Unless she happens to cross your path.
Or she takes one of your
Right,
attack
it
powers.
should be this one, this one, this one, that one.
I think the other one on the...
You think this one's good?
yeah. That one was good.
No. See, it is
So,
random.
It is random.
But it's got me up to 10,580.
Only got to beat 30,000.
But I think our scores are gonna start changing now that we're not chasing her.
Yeah. Because she was going to go grab all of that.
I don't like what that yellow guy's gonna do.
Might as well get that. She got that for you.
right, this is getting a little nuts here.
Carry the apple, little girl. Carry the apple.
All right,
Take her home.
Got to give a little juke move here.
The pear's available, strawberry's available. Oh, it actually makes sense to flip over more cards because she can go grab all of that.
Yeah, and I can just stay alive. But that's blinking, so it makes me wonder.
Oh, that's sketchy. You're stuck.
I got away with my sketchiness only so long.
Yeah.
All right, you're
All
up.
right. Let's see if I can learn the difference. Learn the difference.
I'm leaning towards yes. It's Pac-Man, but it is different enough. Like it isn't because you have the PAL. The PAL adding the end and the PAL makes the biggest difference in this game. And you're not collecting just the dots. You have specific things. You get a power up. It is an evolution, and we had talked about that because there's some sequels where like, is it adding enough to it? You know, like we tried Joust 2. It doesn't add enough. It just made it chaotic, which is not fun.
No, they tried getting too fancy with it.
Like, I get if it was like, you know, there's like 50 different levels in Joust, and that was like level 45. Then it's gonna be crazy. I get that.
Stay away from my pal.
You just need that last. Yeah, she can't flip any of those.
No, she can't. She's just a pal. She's not. Get it. Get it. Take it home.
You just gotta survive, though. Yeah.
No. She didn't take it home.
She did. She was going a roundabout way, but, you know, she was. Oh, she's still holding it, though. You might as well just catch her.
There we go. All right. One dead. One dead.
They called it Pac-Man because gumboil killers didn't take. That
Okay,
is
so
curious. Yeah, chat, you mind looking up, like, what was the naming? Like, how did they come up? Like, is it some inside thing for, like, the people that made it? Or they just happened to look at the... Because it's just a power pellet with a mouth. That's all it is, right? It's just a bigger one of those. But how did they decide on the name of Pac-Man? Let us know. Gumball, not gumbale. I thought you were talking about some old school thing that us youngsters wouldn't know.
Yeah.
That good old gumbale.
Gumball.
We used to have it down in Louisiana. That's the only place. When you're always say when something's down in somewhere, it's either down in Florida or Louisiana.
I used to order fried chicken and gumball. Can I get it? All right, all right.
This is the most so far.
No.
Oh, no, it's the same amount. Yeah, chat, let us know. Don't forget, we got games. We will be adding some more commands and games and stuff like that as we learn BotRix more for Kick. Another great advantage of using BotRix, it also allows us to do commands and interact with YouTube.
Oh, cool.
So we don't need a separate thing. Because I'm like, I don't want to get a bot for every... You know what I mean? That's like a bunch of work.
I'm struggling. I'm sweaty.
Oh, yeah, because it was called Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
In there. And I could see it looking like a hockey puck. Right? Just the circle.
All right. Whoa.
Whoa!
Oof. Oof. I'm taking it all the way downtown. All the way downtown. Nope, I shouldn't have juked. I should have just continued on.
The game characters were made to be cute and colorful to appeal to younger players. The original Japanese title of Pac-Man was derived from the Japanese phrase Paku Paku Tubaru, which refers to gobbling something up. Oh, okay. The title was changed for the North American release to mitigate vandalism. We don't trust people here in America. Japan, they trust their people for good reason. If they release something, their people are going to go do something crazy.
Oh, yeah, for
in
sure.
America, they're ready. Even they probably still did. Pac-Man craze was nuts.
Yeah.
They made a song about it.
Well, to be fair, I mean, America is a little nutty of a place.
Yeah. It just is less nutty to us until like more people start, if you travel and stuff like that, because you're just used to it. Oh!
Your mom can Paku Paku Tabaru.
How's it going, Mr. Floppy Worm?
That's why they don't trust the Americans, man. That's
Yeah.
why they don't trust us.
We make everything sexual.
Your mom.
Rule 34. That's why.
Yeah, Rule 34 of like, yeah, but we invented the internet, and guess what? We have the right to. We get that.
We're allowed to be, like sexualize everything on the internet just
Yes.
because of that. I don't like what that was doing.
That was a nice little juke.
Yeah, she's
Hot on pursuit and
yes. Do not take it. Do not take it. I need
got
it.
Wipe them all out. Just kill
There
them
it
all.
is.
Isn't that the most American thing? Just kill them all.
It's going great. You know, checking out some arcade games, getting seeing if they should be added to our high score challenges. And I switched to using the 4-way, which has made a difference for me.
Yeah. Well, have I been using the 8-way? I don't know.
We all both have.
Because sometimes that does make a difference. It does. She's got it. All right.
So what are you up to today, Mr. Floppy?
What's up, Floppy?
Whoa! Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can get this, and then do that, and this.
All right. All right. Oh, you gobbled both of them up.
It doesn't matter because there's only one thing left.
She's got one thing. She's got the key.
Get that key, woman, in there. I mean, I'm assuming you're. But it's with the little bow.
I don't know if that's a woman. I think that's more of like a little girl of like,
Well, I mean, you know what I mean. It's a female.
Bethany, get your shit together. 2,
Yeah. How many can we get?
3, 4. Getting close. Which one do you go with? 5?
See, it's always around 5 or 6. Mr. Floppy did some physical therapy today. Oh, about to play some Apex?
Oh, nice. I've yet to play that game, but I've got to upgrade my rig. There's even when I upgrade my rig, I'm probably gonna wind up just Street Fighter 6 is already launched. We're playing it over here. I love the game. I want to practice more in that game. Mortal Kombat 1, because I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan. And we've got Tekken 8 coming out sometime, indefinite amount of time. But we know that it's coming, and it looks tight.
Oh! I looked up for a second to look at chat, and that was you don't do that while you're playing. Not this type of game, at least. Because yours was about, what, 17,000, almost 18,000? Wasn't it something like that? There's nothing I can do. Your
Whoa.
score? Was it 17,000?
18, I think.
18? All right, I got to get to 18, folks.
It can be done. It can be done. You got freaked out by her.
Well, no, the other guy was doing something a little sketchy, too.
Get the smoke. All right.
Now, here we go, right there. I'm right there. Yeah, and I feel like with any of those kind of online games, it's just a commit. We play so many different things. Like,
Yeah.
we love Street Fighter, but we're also still not playing it every single time we're streaming either.
Right.
Like, we got other stuff to do, and, you know, yeah, in our free time, that's different. But, yeah, any of those games, it's like, oh, man, it's just everybody's so far ahead.
And my thing is
Oh, I mean, it could be
I haven't
more.
solidly played a first-person shooter in a long time. I got through Doom and Doom Eternal on easy mode. I got it on easy mode. I did not get it. But I wanted to play through the story. I did play through hard on Doom, but not Doom Eternal. Of like they started adding things on there. It was like, wow,
Too much platforming. Like, come
Yeah.
on. Yeah, I didn't finish Doom Eternal because I was getting so frustrated with the platforming that I was like, I mean, maybe I'll go back, but you know, my backlog is bigger than my front log by a lot. Me and Music talk about our backlog all the time. It gives us nightmares about all the games that, you know, I still got to finish Final Fantasy 16, but then I started Arcade Paradise. So I don't know if anybody played Arcade Paradise. It's free on Game Pass. If you have Game Pass, but basically what it is you're like, it's set in like the early 90s, and you're running a laundromat, right? Like your dad gives you, like you're a teenager,
Okay.
And you're running a laundromat, so you have to do all these like mini games, like putting things in there. But in the back, there's a couple of arcade games. So you're like start fixing them up, doing whatever, and then you can buy arcade games, expand. So you're making an arcade. And all of the arcade cabinets are playable. They're actual games that these people made.
Nice.
Like a little riff. So like there's one like Mr. Driller, and the main difference between that and Mr. Driller is that there's permanent power-ups you can buy.
Nice.
Because a lot of times you have a timer for something you're doing in the laundromat. And
I'm stuck.
The arcade games allow you to walk away and come back. Because the game, they know you're going to be walking away to do some other task. But yeah, it's fun. It's chill.
Cool. That sounds fun.
Check it out if you guys haven't.
Give me that.
So I'd also played a little bit on Tuesday. I jumped in, got some Final Fantasy done. Not done. Obviously, I'm not done.
Give me that.
And we're 3 away.
3 away from affiliate on Kick.
So drop us a follow if anybody has a Kick or anybody that's on Kick. We would really ooh, that's the worst. We would really appreciate it to get that milestone in the rear view.
On our journey to becoming streamers. And get that key. Get that, girl. Get it. Make that paper. Oh shit! Hot on my trail. Hot on my trail. I don't like this. I don't like any of this. Now I like it. Let's go. Come here, bitches.
I've never seen a Pac Pal machine, but I saw it when we were in Vegas. Me and 071, we went to the pinball museum, but it didn't have just pinball; it had arcade machines and stuff too.
Yeah.
And like I wish that had a bar on it because that thing was like, I mean, you're talking about like probably 300 pinball machines and probably like 150 like arcade like Daytona, like the 4 setup with all 4 of them. Like just and like the episode 1 pod racer where you actually sit in a pod racer.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, it was super cool to see like stuff that I saw like when it was popular when it came out. You saw it, but then like quickly you didn't see them anymore because everybody was getting rid of that division of their life.
Yes. Well, arcades, they're expensive to make, man. It's a lot of investment, and if they don't sell well, it's a huge risk.
Yeah.
And so I get it, and things are a lot more accessible. There's nothing I could do.
That was less than mine. I don't know what the other one was before that.
Yeah.
All right, one more each on this. Yeah, that's what it's really about, is like a sense of community. Like, because a lot of people may not know this on stream, but the reason that I have this barcade is because me and 071 were actually going to open up a real barcade. Like, we had actually even got to the point where we were looking at locations. Right?
Okay.
So that fell through. Luckily, actually, because COVID was not too far off from there. God, why am I just... Leave me alone. Yeah. Oh, what was that weird hesitation?
Little stutter.
I just want to get them for this. All right, so that's why I built this. I had like all this design and everything like that. But we were really going to create a atmosphere where we would have like a night which was high score challenge. Like, I've never been to a barcade and they've ever had that. I've heard about it in other barcades in different states. But like, we'd have a high score night, and then we'd have a dedicated area for tabletop games, for setting up for fighting games, just like Akihabara and stuff. We'd have that, but it's really about building a sense of community and variety. You can't just buy a bunch of arcade machines and expect. And it's great, but even at 1UP, people don't know this. Those are running off of they're the real cabinets, but most of the games are running off a Pandora box. Like, they have a new monitor, you can tell it's a different monitor.
Right.
Because getting those and fixing those old
CRTVs,
boards,
dude, of like the boards, the CRTVs. It's even hard to find CRTVs these days.
Well, because they're popular again.
Yeah, and no one manufactures them. It's old tech. It's outdated.
Yeah.
It's like vacuum tubes for amplifiers.
Yeah.
For guitar amps. Is it still used? Yes. Is it are they still manufactured for that specific purpose? Yes, but it's starting to go away. the market's diminishing, especially as digital technology and amp emulation is coming along. Of like, whoa, that's a first.
This is going to be a record here?
Yeah,
It
it is.
Oh, I was one away. But look at that bonus, though.
Yeah, that boosted you way up. And
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna buy candy cabs, right? Because you can. They make the shell. You can just buy the shell.
oh, okay.
And then we would put a Pandora's box, which you can actually use to lock in a specific game, so people can't just play whatever they want.
Sure.
So you'd be like, oh, we're having a Pac-Man tournament. And you set up like 4 or 5 machines or whatever, play
Right.
Pac-Man. But then we'd get like I want a real stand-up. Third strike, and like I would get. It's not that we wouldn't have any real ones, but for like the high score stuff, like just run it off of Pandora's box. Then that way we don't take up more space than we need for something that we run every once in a while.
Right.
Like you want to buy like 6 cabinets of Pac-Man just for something you might use, a couple times. So yeah, we had a pretty good idea of what we were doing. And I felt good about it, but yeah, just circumstance. I still want to open up one in my life. That's all of this, all the little side hustles and the video, and working for myself is all just so I can retire by opening up a bar. Even if I just have to work at that bar, like that's still retirement to me. Like I would work at chill and meet cool people and play games. Like I'd be down with that.
Drink beer.
I would do streaming from there too.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. One of our local bars, maybe looking into doing
some local tournaments. It's something I'm going to investigate a little bit further and spread out the context, because I've been participant with some of our those local tournaments, but they happen on Saturdays, and we also stream on Saturdays, so it would make sense of why we would want to try to do this joint venture, but. There's some logistical things, and I gotta check with them. We'll see. But that's one of my dreams. I would like to do some announcing for fighting games. I'm not the best player, but that doesn't matter. I still understand it well enough to be like, I know the combos. I've watched this game enough to. It's kind of like what is his name? Max Kellerman. He does.
Oh, come on!
I think it's because you were in the corner.
But I gained a life at some point, though.
Anyway, there's a dude that announces boxing on ESPN who's been doing it for years. He's very well respected. He's a very well respected announcer because he's been doing it for so long. He understands of like the nuances of boxing. He understands the nuances of how a technical fighter is different than just a brawler. Someone who's just, what has happened? We're dead.
What is this?
That's it. We're dead.
But look what I did, though. It doesn't matter. Oh, it was so freaked out that I got the high score. That's that for sure. That's ridiculous.
I thought it froze.
I mean, it did freeze. I mean, I'm surprised it came back, to be honest.
I think that's what you get when you beat the high scores. Like it does a little pause, because I think another thing is. Oh, yeah, there you go. You only got one card and one fruit. Get it.
There it is.
Done. All right, we're putting scores on board. Scores on board. I need to come up with a catchphrase. And unfortunately, chimichangas is already taken, so... Because personally, I love chimichangas.
By Satan's breath! You should have a bunch of them so nobody knows which ones. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I got every single one. Look at that. You got one more chance. And you got to get this insane score that's not quite over yet. Can I get to 50?
I think you can do it.
I have no lives.
Juke 'em. Juke 'em and spook 'em.
This will take me to 47.
You're screwed.
Damn. Damn it!
You got to 47.
You gotta just get to 47 and 100. 47, 100 for the win.
So you've got to make at least 30,000 in order to even get on the board. So, what that means for me is I gotta beat at least 30,000. No problem, no sweat. I haven't even gotten close to that. No problem, no sweat. You just gotta believe. If you believe, they put a man on the moon. Man on the moon. Yeah, I'm not going for it. I'm screwed. All right. Terrible first life. Let's get that special going. Got that special going. And we've completed the level. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. I gotta go a little bit deeper if I'm gonna beat that score. How many times have you heard that in your life? You gotta go deeper. Nope. Not that way. I'm screwed. I think I gotta zigzag a little bit more in Pac-Man. There's only so many moves possible. Alright, I'm going for the key. Going for the key. We got the key. Let's, whoa! Slow them down. He's on board. He's on deck. Oh, right into him. Right into him. And that is game over. I didn't even get close. Not even close.
What does chat think? I'm saying yes on this. I think it's different enough from Pac-Man and Super Pac-Man. It's a different game.
It's a different game.
What does chat got to say about it?
Every damn day, but 3 inches does a lot of damage with 250 pounds behind
so
it.
Mr. Floppy Worm, Mr. Floppy Worm likes this version.
Oh, that's killer, man. That's quality content.
So we're gonna say yes. We're doing real good about that. That'll be
just go ahead and mark this.
Oh, here we go. We're at 73. Oh, thank you, Kim. There we go.
Only 2 more and I'll take my shirt off.
For affiliate. Well, if you want him to do that, you let us know.